Hey guys, 'tis I, Randy Strand, here today to do an unboxing of 3 paintings. And we'll just call today the Curtis Reikovich Extravaganza. I have 3 paintings that were pre-orders that just came in hot off the press today from Daydreamer Designs. So you guys know that I love Curtis Reikovich, and he is licensed with Daydreamer Designs. As you know, I'm not a huge fan of Daydreamer Designs. I think that some of the skin rendering and things like that with the Curtis Reikovich paintings is questionable. But, there are 3 that are so gorgeous, I had to get them. So let's, without further ado, I'll tell you what we've got here. Number 1 is Daydreamer. And it is a mermaid with like some orcas around her. She's cool looking. She has some long, crazy fingernails. It is a 60 by 80, and obviously it is, the artist is Curtis Reikovich, and it's going to be a square painting. Next we have Biological Key. Why is it named that? I don't know. That's what it's named. Biological Key. And it's another 60 by 80, and it is also a square. And last but not least is Dahlia. And she's a 60 by 80 square. So let's get into the first one. Let's see. What do we want to do first? Let's do the mermaid. So I hope you guys are doing well. I am obviously having a good day. I'm very excited to get into these paintings. They were all pre-orders, and then boom, 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 I got notifications that they were on their way, and they got here pretty quickly too. You know, sometimes they use UPS, sometimes they use FedEx. You just never know. So I think these were sent via USPS. All right, so if you've never had a Daydreamer Designs painting before, they come in this little bag. Here is your painting, and it has a little purple ribbon on it. We've got our toolkit, which has everything you need to diamond paint if you've never diamond painted before. And we've got 2 bags of drills. All right. So let's open up this. If I can get in here. And basically what this is gonna have is your pen that you will diamond paint with. Actually, I forgot, they give you 2 pens. These are sparkly pens. One has a plastic tip and one has that little brass tip. They both work exactly the same way. Some people just prefer the brass tip. Because it's a square, you get some square, very pointy tweezers. Be careful, because I have stabbed myself with them before. You get a thing full of extra baggies if you have leftover drills that you want to save. And we've got 2 little things of wax that you dip your pen in to make it sticky, and then these are little squishies that you slip on the pen. We've got 2 little white trays, and they're we've got Daydreamer Designs info on there. And then last but not least, if I can get all this out of here, we have some multi-placers. We've got a very long straightener. We've got a 3-placer that is thick. And we've got a 6-placer that's thick. So that's everything that comes in your toolkit. So if you've never diamond painted before, then there you go, you're all set. And if you have, then do with the kit what you will. All right, enough about that. So let's move these drills out of the way, and let's open up this canvas. This will also have some instructions in here that tell you how to diamond paint. And we will have our, if I can get all this out of here, our sticker sheet. And everything comes with this foam roller in the middle of it. So there's that. I don't usually save the foam roller. These are all poured glue. So these canvases are pretty thick. They're pretty sturdy. So basically what I'll do is I will take them and I will roll it back on itself, and that'll just kind of help flatten it out a little bit. So you can do that. Poured glue is very forgiving. It is the best glue in my opinion. All right, so let's look at what we've got in here. So what they do is they give you a rolled up sheet that has all of your instructions on how to diamond paint. And then on this side, it just shows you that they've got a Facebook page and their Instagram and all that. So it talks to you about a little bit more about Dreamer Designs. Then this is what they do. My gosh. This is how they give you your sticker sheets that show you what the symbol and the DNC code is. So it's called Daydreamer. They don't put any sort of thumbnail of the painting on here, so it's just gonna give you the title. And this has 68 colors. That's crazy. 68 colors, you guys. So let's see what our special drills are. Say it with me. AB stands for Aurora Borealis. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ABs in this one. That's pretty cool. I don't know if they've ever had that symbol, like the scent symbol, before. But they've got a bunch of different stuff on here. I don't know if anything will be similar to another symbol. I don't know. They look pretty good thus far. So there you go. So this is your big old long sticker sheet. And then here is the canvas. Wow. So I am going to be totally honest with you. She is gorgeous, but the color saturation on here is insane, especially in her face through here. It's cuckoo bananas. The whole thing, I mean, yeah, the colors are very intense on it. Color saturation just means that the colors that are on the canvas are very, very vibrant. They are oversaturated. So where you would get a canvas typically that's nice and it has the colors on it, some people, it hurts their eyes. I use a light pad if the symbols, work better with it. And sometimes that helps with oversaturation, but I know some people are gonna be like, yeah, no way. So yeah, she's pretty intense, but she looks good. So up in that top left-hand corner, there's a little thumbnail of her, and it says Daydreamer. It also says that it's legally licensed from Curtis Reikovich and that it's a 60 by 80. Up here, you've got their social media. Top right-hand corner is the legend. Bottom left-hand corner is the legend. They have a guarantee down here on the canvas and the drills. It says paint with passion, and then there is their logo on there. So this is the canvas of Daydreamer. I think she looks really cool. I will be very anxious to see what she looks like with the drills laid down on her. We will check out the skin tone a little bit as well. Let's see here. She's got that O in her face right through here. Not a lot of it, and that's going to be that YAB. So we'll see how the skin renders, especially down in this area, through her neck, right down here, because that looks like a dark red color to me. So we'll see what happens. For now, let's look at the drill field. I'll bring this up. So here is what the canvas looks like. And, close up like this, you can see how saturated the colors are. It's pretty intense. It's pretty intense. These are lighter colors. Let's look at her face and see. Wowza. Yeah, those look like they might be pretty red. Here's her face closer up. That red is pretty intense. Let's look over here at these colors. The symbols look all right. You know, a lot of their symbols tend to bleed a little bit, but these don't look too bad. So, all right, so that is what that looks like. Let us come down here and look at the drills a little closer. So basically we have 2 bags of drills. It does say Daydreamer on here, and this is 2 of 2. This is 2 of 1 or 1 of 2. And I did ask in my last unboxing video if you guys wanted me to just sort of skim through the colors of the drills, or if you wanted me to go through them. And everybody pretty much said that they really do like for me to go through the individual drills. So what I'll do is I will go through all of the drills. If you want to, you can fast forward a little bit through that. And if not, and you kind of want to see what the drill colors are, then we shall go through them. So let me find where this is sealed up so I can open it up. Oh, right there. All right. Let's get into the drills here. And I'm sorry about the crinkle. You know it's always going to be loud when we're opening up the drills here. Sorry about the crinkle. And if you don't like it, what's wrong with you? Okay, so the first pack of drills, let's see here. Oh, it looks like we've got some of our ABs. So AB stands for Aurora Borealis. That just means that the drills have a little special coating on there. Let's see if I can find one that you can really see. This is a more full bag. It's got this special coating on here, and it just gives it a little sparkle. It brings out the colors of the drills around it more. My other complaint with Dreamer Designs is they always have very dull ABs. I wish that they had a little bit more sparkle to them, but they just don't. Here's a good example. You can see there's a little bit of shine on there, but not much. So the first thing that we have is AB09, and that's kind of a, I don't know, a little bit of a light bluish periwinkle color maybe. And then we've got my favorite color, which is like a lime green color, but once again, it doesn't have a whole lot of shimmer on it. And then we've got this really pretty kind of, I don't know, aqua-ish color. And then we've got a small bag of yellow ABs. And then where did I just see? Here is our small bag of the white ABs. So you can see the coating on there. All right, so let's go through and see what we've got here. We've got 3809 and 3810. We've got a very small bag of 3818, 3823, 3855. We've got some 3857 and 58, 3859, 3861, and then that AB. Next, we've got some small bags of 3371, 3726, 3727, 3740, 3743, 3747, 3750, 3772 and 73, and then 3808. Getting into sort of the medium-sized bags. Some of these are pretty small. We've got 945 and 951. We've got 955, 963, 964, 992. I'm loving these colors. We've got 3012, we've got 3041, 3042, and 3371. All right, and then lastly out of this pack, oh wow, we have 1, 2, 3 bags of 924. We've got a little 930 in there. We've got 2 bags of 938. And we have 4 bags of 939, that dark blue. And just in case you're curious what these look like, here's a close-up of some of these dark drills. They look pretty good. You know, their drills aren't terrible. Sometimes you get a little bit more trash and sometimes you don't, but these look pretty good. All right, so let's get into our next pack, and these are some of the larger packs. We have a pack of 501, and we've got 1, 2 packs of 502. We've got a pack of 503, 553, 554, 564, 597, 747, and 778. Here is a section of kind of a smaller set of drills: 779, 793, 814, 815, 819, 823, 893. We've got some 905, 910, and 912. Why they gotta skip over 907 like that? Y'all know that's my favorite color. Okay, let's see here. And we've got 414, 452, 453, 472. That's a cool color. I like that. We've got 3 bags of 500. So that's like a dark green. And we've got 3 bags of 501. We're getting there, guys. We're on our last strip here, so bear with me. All right, we've got a little bag of 156, 304, 307, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of 310, some 315, 316, and 336. So those are your colors. I'm loving kind of the aqua and teal colors that we've got there. What I'll do is I will flip this guy over, I'll back you out, and we will see where the ABs go. So I decided before I get into the ABs that we would look at the skin tone. So basically, if you're looking at this, these colors, and these colors make up the bulk of the skin tone. So you've got these, sorry guys, you've got these 2 kind of mauve-y colors along with these really dark colors, 3857 and 3858. Okay. So these 4 colors right here. And then you've got this crazy bright pink color. And you've got these 2 kind of mauve colors as well. All right. So where am I going here? So these colors right through here are what make up the skin tone. Do I have that up high enough where you can see it? There we go. So yeah, those are gonna be the colors of her skin. When you start getting down into this area, that's where these like really kind of reddy brown colors come in. But for the rest of it, these are kind of a mauve color, and then you've got this super bright pink. So I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll trust the process on it. I was correct when I said that these AB08 white ABs will be going in her face too. So, you know, you've got to factor that in as well. You've got that white AB in her face. So, in fact, while we're close up here, let's kind of look at that. So basically, you've got a bunch of them dotted throughout here and over in this cheek. There are 2 over here and 2 right there. You've got a couple in her lips, and then up in this forehead area, there's kind of a section that has them in it right in the center here. So yeah, I mean, you're not gonna have a ton of those OABs. I don't think any of them are in her hair. They're not. There is gonna be some in the eye of the orca here. There's also a little bit right here, basically kind of in the white spots. Same thing over here and up where the tail is. Yeah, so let's see. Let's go ahead and move this too, and just for kicks, see if it's in the bottom orcas. No, it's not. Okay, so the only other place I'm seeing a couple of those white ABs is right through here and sort of on the edge of the fingers right there. And that's where all those white ABs are gonna go. It looks like maybe there's 3 of them right here. And then that is definitely it. There's not any more on here. So not in the orca down here at all. It's only going to be in the 2 that are up here in the top. Okay? So that's where our white AB goes. Let's see. I will back you out and we'll look and see where these other 4 go. There we go. Now we've got our close up. You can see the whole thing. And all these kind of lines going through here, that's just the plastic. It's kind of bubbled up. It's totally fine. Once you peel it up, the canvas will be great. It's not an issue. Some people, whenever they get their painting, they automatically pull the plastic up and lay it back down. It's not that big of a deal to me. So it is what it is. It'll come out. You won't see that later on. All right, so the second AB is AB 809, and that's this light color. Like I said, it's not a huge bag. So whenever I look to see where the these ABs go, the only places that I could find were right here in the orca. There's like different little sections in the orca. Just a couple in the tail. You've got, let's see. You've got some here and here. You've got a little bit down by his mouth, and 2 up at the top of the tail, and then where else? Yeah, just a couple right there. So that's the only place that those are gonna go. Now we have the very smallest bag, and that's my favorite color, is this AB 907. And once again, it's very disappointing how little coating these have on them. But anyways, very small bag. And that is going to be the swirly symbol. Yeah, so you're gonna laugh, but I was thinking the eyes, because there's such a small amount. Out of these that they give you, you're only gonna use 7. And those are gonna go in the eyes. So she's got 1, 2, 3 in that eye, and then she's got, where did it go? 1, 2, 3 in that eye. I think I saw one more somewhere. Yeah, there's another one. So there's 4 in this eye, and there's 3 over here. And that's it. That's the only place those go. So AB 959 is the next one, and that is our biggest bag, obviously. That symbol is going to be B as in boy, and it looks like we have a lot of that throughout here in the braids of the hair, like where the hair lays over. There are a bunch of B's through the braid. Let's see if there are any down here. There's not any under the water on this side. There are just a couple through here. And I don't see any on this side. Oh, yep, got 4 right there. And we've got just a couple through here. Where else? There's not any in that braid. There's just a couple right here. And then let's see if there are any up here. She's got just like 5 right there. She's got a little strip here. There's some up in the top in this area. And there are definitely some in the hair through here. So it's just gonna be sprinkled just a little bit throughout the hair. That's where you're gonna be seeing that larger bag. And then last but definitely not least is AB 3078, and that is this light yellow. So let's see, that's gonna be the up arrow. The only place you're gonna be seeing that up arrow is right through here in this fingernail and right through here in this fingernail, and that's it. So the bulk of the ABs are just going to be through, excuse me, through your braid, mostly here, and then there's a little section in her hair up there. But yeah, so that is Daydreamer. I love this painting. I will be curious to see how she turns out. Like I said, once the drills are laid down, let me back you out just a little so you can see all of her. I think she is really cool looking. I like the orcas. My friend Jade knows that I'm not a big fan of dolphins. And so she looked up an article and basically let me know that orcas are in the dolphin family. So thanks a lot, Jade. I appreciate it. Thanks for trying to ruin this painting for me. All right, guys, what I'll do is I'll put this up and we will move on to the next one. Painting number 2 is Biological Key. I just saw the rendering on this one and the painting is so cool looking. Like I said, I don't know why it's called Biological Key, but it is a sweet looking painting. So I am looking very forward to opening this up. Let's see. I'm not seeing, oh, I bet it's in here. Yeah, okay. So we've got our toolkit. I'm not gonna go through that again, but there's your toolkit. Everything's the same in there. We've got our canvas. We've got our 2 bags of drills. And like I said, these are all squares. So let us open this guy up and see what it looks like. They always put the same stuff on the inside as well. You've got this thing, you've got your legend, and you've got the foam roller. Let me take that out of there. Let's roll this girl back on herself. I don't know why these canvases are dirty, but the other one was dirty too, so I don't know. All right, hang on a second. Get her flattened out a bit. And I'll show you, here is a close-up of the canvas. You can see the thumbnail of the painting here, and you can see the name of the painting, it's licensed, yada yada. All right, let's do this. Ooh, wow, she's really cool too. I like her. Let me use this under here to take this shine off. That should help. Yes, there she is. Wow. Ooh, I love her, and I love the colors, you know. Purple's okay. It's not my favorite color, but this is really pretty. The purple and blue in it is gorgeous. I really like the rendering of the swan too. Let me zoom you in some. Yeah, wow, that is gorgeous. I love her full lips and her eyes, her face. I don't know. I was just really feeling this one. So I ended up getting it. I love kind of the fluffy, feathery look of her skirt. It's just beautiful. Once again, we'll see how the skin looks. I think the face looks pretty good. I don't know what this is gonna look like in here, if that's gonna be purpley or, you know, what happens. The only thing that I definitely am going to change is right here. It almost looks like somebody grabbed her by her arm and bruised her. Also her fingers down in the bottom. Curtis likes to make the fingers a little bit purple down in the bottom, and I'm not a fan of it. So with Dreamer Designs, they are very literal with their rendering. Okay, so whatever it looks like, whatever the shading looks like, instead of tweaking it or fixing it, they would rather it look chopped up and crazy. So I will definitely be fixing the wrists and fingers of her. But other than that, I think she looks fabulous. Let's look and see how many colors we've got here. Here's our big old thing. It says Biological Key. And we have 63 colors. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ABs. So we've got 6 different ones. That AB08 is the white AB, and then it looks like we've got some purple and blue and yellow and possibly some oranges or ready orange. I guess we shall see. Let us look at the drill field here and see, because the color is pretty saturated on here as well. Especially, you can see how fluorescent that swan's beak looks. And even though everything's pretty clear, the beak is a little bit fuzzy. Make sure this is focused. I don't want to be telling you something that's not true, but yeah. So if you look at this symbol, because it's so saturated, it just looks kind of blurred and washed out. The light pad may or may not help that. I don't really know. But if you're thinking about getting the canvas, just be forewarned. All these look pretty good. The lighter ones look good. Let's look up here where it's darker. I like the little flower symbol. That's cute. I don't know. I think everything else looks pretty good. Let's see her neck colors. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And then down in her hands, because she's got different colors there. Yeah, I think everything looks good except for maybe just that little section of the swan beak. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Once again, we've got 2 bags. It has the name of the painting on it. And it's going to make a crinkling sound because that's what it does. And we like it. Unless you don't. And then what's wrong with ya? Get all these out of here. And like I said, it looks like there's going to be a lot of purples and blues. If you just kind of want an overview of the drills, you can see the color palette. All right. Flip these puppies out here and see what we're working with. So we have a bag of $9.39. We got some $9.46. Wow, I bet that goes in the swan's beak. That looks very, very much like what they have rendered on there. We've got $9.50, $30.31, $30.41, $30.42, $30.64, $33.71. We've got very small bags of $37.21 and $37.22. We have $6.32, $6.45, $7.78, $7.79, $7.80, $7.82, $7.83, $7.91, $8.01, and $8.19. Next, we're getting into some bigger bags. We have 2 kind of medium-sized bags of $4.51. We've got 2 bags of $4.52, 2 bags of $4.53. We got some $5.35, $5.43, $5.50, and $5.53. And then last in this pack are the larger packs. All right, so we've got 2 just kind of, medium bags of $3.10, $3.17, $3.27. We've got 2 bags of $3.33. We've got 2 bags of $3.36, which is that dark blue, and then we have $4.13 and $4.14. So no ABs yet. I'm assuming they're all going to be in here. So let's see. Here we go. So we got $37.40, $37.43, $37.46, $37.72, $37.99, $38.35, $38.36, $38.60, and we've got 2 bags of $38.66. It's kind of a creamy color. I'm assuming that's probably going to go on her as part of her skin tone. Oh, wow, okay. So then we've got 4 bags of $8.23, and those are pretty good sized bags. We got a little stick in there. And then we've got 839, 840, 841, 842, and then we've got 2 bags of 939. And let's see. Sorry guys, we're getting there. We're getting there. Some 152, 155. We've got 2 bags of 158, 208 and 209, 210, 223, 224, and 225. And last but not least, we have all of our ABs. So let me get up closer here. Our biggest bag is that white AB, okay? Then we've got AB 211, which is a lavender color. We've got 2 kind of orangey colors. I'll put them together so you can sort of see. So this one is going to be this darker, and this is a little bit more of a bright orange. We've got 740 and 741. We've got AB 809, which is, I think, the same color that we had in that last painting. And then AB 3078, which is a yellow color. If I can get this to focus. There we go. So those are going to be your ABs. Let's flip her over and see where they go. There she is in all of her glory. Look how beautiful this painting is. I love this. All right, so the first one and the biggest bag we have is that AB08, which is the white AB. So that is going to go, let's see, we've got a little bit in her arm right here. And then primarily in the swan, we've got a little bit in her arm right there. But it's going all throughout the swan, kind of on the outer edge of the swan here, through here, around the tail. It's just in strips on the swan. And then you're gonna have some in her face and some in her hair. The part that's in her hair, there's not a ton over on this side. There are just a couple up here. And then on the right side, we've got like a little strand there and through here. There's not really anything down here. It's primarily up in this top section. So you're gonna have a lot of different swirls of that white throughout her hair, okay? As far as the face and the eyes go, she does have quite a few in the eyes. And then she's got some under the eye, a little bit in the bridge of the nose and right under here. And then she's got just a couple in and around the mouth. So that's gonna be all of those white ABs. The next color is going to be that purple color. And that one is going to be, what symbol is that? R. This is actually going to go throughout her skirt for the most part, right through here, here, in this area. There's a strip pretty much down each of these. And then you've got just a couple here. I think those are flowers, but I'm not quite sure. And then I thought I saw some, yeah, there are a couple over here in this little section as well. And then over here in the skirt, okay? So there's definitely more on this side, but you've got some over here as well. So that is where that purple's gonna go. And then we've got our first orange, which is the darker orange. That is going to be the hammer. So yes, that's going to go in the beak right there. The second orange, I'm almost positive, is going to complement that, and it's going to go with it. That is the circle, yes. So there's a little bit right through here. And I think that's the only place that's going to go. I didn't see that symbol anywhere else. So that's, the beak is, you know, almost all AB. Then we get to the blue AB. And that is going to be the little tree symbol. So we've got some of those down over here. And we've got some right through here. You can see where the blue is there. And that is going to do it for that color. So there's not a ton of that. And then last but not least, we have this yellow color. All right, and that is going to be the up arrow. So that's going to be all around the edge of the heart and just a couple right here in the center where the lock part is. You got those. That does it for the ABs on this one. I really think so far this is my favorite one. I love this painting. I love everything about it. Tell me what your thoughts are, guys. Tell me what you think. Which one is your favorite? We've got one more to go. We will pack this one up. This is Biological Key by Curtis Reikovich. And then we will open Dahlia. That's the last of the 3 paintings. Be right back. So the box has a bit of a dent in it here, but it's all right. Here is Dahlia, once again by Curtis Reikovich, 60 by 80 and square. Okay, get into her. And once again, the painting is going to come in this bag, if I can get it out of here. They always come in a bag like that. Inside the box, and the box has a handle. I don't know why it has a handle. Please, Dreamer Designs. I know I've told you this before. Nobody uses that. All it does is get in the way when we're trying to put the painting back in the box. Here's the toolkit. We have the canvas and 2 bags of drills. Look at that. So these are the colors. Get some purples and pinks and greens and aqua. All right, let's open this up and get our legend out. And as you know by now, it also has that piece of paper and the styrofoam insert. Roll her backwards to get the canvas to lay down flat. Wow, this one is very saturated as well. Man, the colors on these are just a little bit obnoxious. I'm not gonna lie. A little bit obnoxious. Okay, so before we open that, let's throw that piece of paper away. And let's see how many colors we have. Yowza. Okay, so once again, we have 63. And in this one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ABs. So I guess that's pretty standard for the Curtis Reikovich paintings, because I'm trying to think back to other paintings of his that I have, and I'm thinking that that's kind of become standard. Let's get her here. Put this under here and see if that'll take a little shine off. And it does. Wow, look how pretty she is. You guys know how much I love lime green. Look at that hair. That is so cool. And those of you that know me well know I am not a cat person, so I could have done without the cat on here, but I thought she was rendered really well. I was a little nervous. I haven't gotten a lot of the, like, you know, witch looking ones, just because I'm not really into that, but also because the hat, that's a lot of black, you know, 310 color blocking. So, you know, the hat I'll kind of slog through, but the rest of it looks like it's pretty good. It's kind of color blocking confetti. I think it'll look great. So let's see here. Let us pick this up. And let us go in here and look at the drill field. Once again, you can see how vibrant the colors are, and not in a good way. Not in a good way. Yeah, for some people, this is going to be hard to work on because the colors are so incredibly bright. Even up here, these are really intense. But you can see everything looks pretty good as far as, let's go down to the bottom here and look at her dress. You know, as far as the symbol clarity, it looks pretty good to me. because I have had some where they're very blurry. So I think these look pretty good. All right, let's flip this girl over and get our drills and get down in it. We've got our 2 bags, 1 of 2 and 2 of 2. Usually the sticker is not that stuck on there, but it's kind of sealed back closed. Okay, get this one out of here. And, whoa, these are sealed up tight, y'all. Okay. All right, so we've got these out of here. Let's look at the drill colors. We've got 2 colors here. We've got some 154 and we've got a very small bag of 157. And then, ooh, look at these greens, y'all. Yes, ma'am, pressed ham. Okay, we have some 932. We've got a bag of 934, 935, 3052, 3053. We've got 2 bags of 3348. Yes, please. We've got a bag of 3362, 3363, and 3371, which is that brown color. Next, oh, I see we've got some 3753, 3802, 3807, 3837. We have 3 bags of 3847. We have 3 bags, no, excuse me. Hang on. Yeah, we've got 3 bags of 3847. Then we've got 3848, 3848, 2 bags of that, and then 3849. So we've got 2 of those too. Those are really pretty colors, all of those. Here we have 158, 208, 209, 210, 223, 309, and we've got 2 little kind of medium-sized bags of 310. Looks like we're going to have a bunch of our ABs in this strip right here. In fact, that is going to be all of our ABs. So we have kind of a smallish bag of the AB08, that white AB. Then we've got AB 211, 809, 893, and something that's very interesting is, look right there. Do you see that little special drill that's in there? That's interesting. It's like a little diamond. You see it? That's crazy. So we've got this really pretty peachy looking AB, and it actually has pretty good coating on it. So that's impressive. I got to give them credit there. And then we've got 2 bags, woohoo, of this AB 907, which is a green AB. And then we have a pink bag, which is AB 963. That's actually got pretty good coating on it. All right, Dreamer Designs. I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention. Our next set of colors here, excuse me, we have 3608, 3609. We've got 3867, 3868, 3712, 3713, 3726, 3727, 3750, and 3752. Looks like we're going into some more greens here. We have 3 bags of 500. We've got some 550, 666, 701, 702, 760, and 761, and 772. That's pretty, I like that. Here's some more small bags. We've got 772, 778, 791, 792, 793, 819, 823, 902, 930, and 931. And our very last strip looks like we've got some more 310s on here. So we had 2 medium-sized bags of 310, and these are a little bit larger, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those bags. So, but technically 7 bags of 310. And we've got 315, 316, 326, 327, and 335. So those are our colors. Let us flip her over and check out where those ABs go. First AB is AB08, and that's that kind of smallish bag of the white ABs. So for that one, we have just a couple in the eyes right here. We've got just a few in the nose and right by the mouth. There's one in the center of this necklace, one in the center of this necklace down here. And then basically the other ones are going to be kind of spread out, just sort of sprinkled throughout the cat. So you've got just a few here and there in the cat, sort of in those white areas. You're gonna have just a couple. And I think there are a couple here and through here. Also in the nose and here, and a couple in the eyes. So those white ones are typically going to be in the cat and not so much anywhere else. She does have just a small amount right here in her chest. All right, so the next AB is that 211, that kind of purple one. And that symbol is going to be 3 dots. And that is going to be kind of in these crystals and some little spots in the crystals up here. There are just a few in this eye right here, but none in this eye. And then surprisingly enough, you have some in the cat. So right through here, that may be it. Yeah, just right through here on the cat. Oh, and some right down here on its back. Yep, so that is going to be where the purple AB goes. Next, we've got AB09, which is this kind of a blue, like pastel looking color. And that is going to be, oh, that's a funky symbol. This placement's interesting to me. I know I say that a lot, but we've got just a couple in the eye here and right here. But this is what is kind of crazy. So that blue goes right along her face there, and then right here in her face. The other place that you're gonna get some of that is right here in the cat paw, and then kind of along, where did I see that? Oh, right here, kind of along the cat's butt. So that's where those blues are gonna go. And I'll be curious to see where this color goes. Maybe in the wings of the cat. That's 893. That's a really pretty color. I like that a lot. Let's see. Yep. So that is going to go throughout the cat wings, right through here in some of these sections. You've got a couple up here as well, and right through here. So that's where those are going to go. Also down here, there's a small section, and I guess that's it. It's just that one little strip right there. Let's see if there's any on this side. No, there is not. Okay, so that does it for that one. It wasn't a very big bag, so we've got the most of this AB907, that green AB, and I'm sure that probably goes in her hair. That is gonna be the number 6. So we have, let's see if there's any in her dress. No, there is not. Yep, it's gonna be in her hair, guys. It's gonna be all in her hair. So basically, we've got strips all throughout the hair that have that green in it. So you're gonna get a good mixture of that all through the hair. I mean, you've got lots of strips going down in here. And like I said, I guess I'm a little surprised there's not any in the dress, but because there's so much hair, that totally makes sense. So that's where you're going to be getting those green ABs. And then last but not least, we have this pretty good size, medium size bag of AB963, which is that really pretty pink. And that is going to be the letter J. So I see that down here in her hair. where the color changes, where the hair's kind of pinky purple down here, and then where you can see it between her arm and her dress. She's got a bunch of strips through here, also along here, and up in this one. And then there are a bunch where it looks like white over here. That's actually where that J symbol goes. So that's really cool. You're gonna have where her hair is in the green, a bunch of the green ABs, and where her hair is more pink down here, you're gonna have it there. Let's see if there's any in her. I don't see any in her eyes or anything like that. So yeah, so that is where all of the ABs go. What do you think about Dahlia? Like I said, I still think my most favorite is Biological Key. They're all really beautiful paintings and she looks lovely, but I just really like that middle painting the best. Let me know what your thoughts are, and if you like this video, per usual, please give me that thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up button. It really helps. Also, feel free to put a comment down there and let me know, like I said, what you think of the paintings, which one's your favorite. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button over here, and then also click on that bell and it'll let you know anytime I put up new videos. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this Curtis Rajkovic unboxing. Y'all take care of yourselves, and until next time, I'll see you then. Bye.